So you want to become a Twitch streamer? Well, I've been doing it for about a month and a half with a caveat. I will tell you what my experience was and so far how it's going. I kind of wanted to go over how I started streaming, and I wanted to go over kind of what got me into it in the first place. I had started YouTube a while back. So I first started streaming with YouTube in mind, and I started asking around about Twitch. Well, I have this coworker who's been doing Twitch for a little while now, I'd say about 6 months to a year. I asked her, hey, how long have you been doing Twitch? How many followers do you have? She said she had about really hardcore about 6 months. I think she's been doing it for about 6 months to a year, and she had about 600 followers. And I was impressed. She also told me that she makes roughly, it could be like $100, could be up to $300. I thought, well, money sounds good. So I decided to start Twitch streaming. Here's my caveat. When I first started streaming, I actually started years ago. And I know I was a League player. I was streaming for a little while, but then I quit because I didn't really see much progress in it. And quite honestly, it was hard to find followers. Well, fast forward. So now that I have started to get a following on YouTube, I was about 200 and something followers on YouTube, and I decided to try out Twitch. And also, being that I have over 1,000 followers on X, I could kind of market it to my X audience, and I could also market it to my Instagram audience, which I have about 800 followers there. So I had some following in other social medias. Let me kind of tell y'all kind of my experience with it. I started around June 9th, and it is July 29th as of today, and I had some days where I didn't really stream at all. I had probably weeks where I streamed more and then weeks where I streamed less. Kind of what I found out was that a lot of my followers came from two places. One of my followers I actually was following from Instagram. He makes all my music. His name is Winter. He decided to send a bunch of people my way. I also did a collab with Katie, and Katie brought in quite a few people of her own. Kind of what I suggest, and this is what I think, is funneling people from other social medias actually helps a lot. I started off with 9 people from streaming before, and a lot of that was me playing League, and then I would ask them to join my stream, which they did. They followed me just from that. I still don't know if they're watching me on Twitch at all. What I suggest is funneling people from other social medias. That helps a lot. I also recommend doing collabs. If you can find VTubers, I found VTubers from Discord that wanted to collab. I also found some X collaborations from X. I didn't use any of the X collaborations, X meaning Twitter, by the way. I did use the ones from Discord. And I think trying to find your collabs, trying to get out there does help. I also think having a social media presence in general helps. Did I get other followers watching me? I believe so. Ones that were not following me that randomly came across my channel, because there were a few that just randomly added me, and I had not been marketing on my social media. I also had not been marketing it on Discord or any of the other social medias. I didn't market it very heavily, and I was receiving followers when I first started. I will say, if you're trying to be a VTuber, you want to do Twitch, I would suggest really focusing on getting a pretty model, making sure the model looks great, making sure your backgrounds are very pretty, because those things do matter. I believe they will help you in the long run. Having pretty aesthetics will help bring audiences to your channel because they'll see, oh, this is kind of pretty. And I think that's partly what has helped my Twitch channel gain followers. Now I am at 29 followers, 28, 29, probably about 28. It isn't a lot. My very last suggestion would be to play games that are popular, but they aren't streaming as much. A lot of Twitch has a lot of streamers in certain categories where they're just oversaturated. So I would highly recommend that if you want to get more followers, stream something that has less followers watching, but is quite popular. Maybe something like Hearthstone, I hear, is pretty popular, but not very many people stream it. That's what my friend did. She was playing Red Dead Redemption, and she was doing a roleplay server, and because of how popular a particular group is and how I guess these groups get together and they probably stream all together, that's how she got into Twitch and got 600 followers. I think with this experience, I can kind of give y'all a gauge of how it's like beginning with Twitch. But if you really want my hot take, I recommend that you make a YouTube. Because if you decide to stream on YouTube, YouTube will save your videos forever and it will continue to push them out. I have noticed more of a following reach on YouTube just by streaming and adding shorts than any other platform. If you were to give you my 2 cents, I would start on YouTube. If you wanted to transition to Twitch, I believe you could. It's hard. I'm not gonna even lie. It's hard. And you're probably, if you're a VTuber, you're probably gonna have to bust some money into a model or make it and really spend some time making a model, which is what I did. And hope for the best. I hope this helped you guys out. I hope this helps you out to make a decision whether or not you want to stream as a VTuber or want to stream at all. If you want to stream as a person and not as a VTuber, that is okay too. I would just really work on aesthetics with how you stream. I mean, there are many ways to do that. You can hire artists, you can do all sorts of things, make it like have borders and all sorts of stuff. You can do that too. It doesn't matter. To recap on how to be a Twitch streamer starting out, just make a YouTube. That's honestly what I'm gonna tell you. Just make a YouTube. It's so much easier. Okay, I lied. It's not that much easier. It's its own beast. So you can do that, sure, but it's gonna be just as hard. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe for more Moth VTuber content from me because it's fun, it's awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helps, and if you have any more questions, please comment down below and I will try to answer them. Guys, most important thing, don't quit.